What if I told you that your investments could pay you $500 every single week, like a paycheck, but without the job? Today, I'll show you exactly how much you'd need invested in 3 weekly dividend ETFs, YMAX, ULTY, and QQQY, to hit $500 per week. The numbers will surprise you. Think about it. That's $2,000 every month, or $24,000 every year, just from dividends. That's rent, bills, groceries, or even freedom money. First up is YMAX. With a yield around 67%, you'd need about $39,000 invested to generate $500 per week. That adds up to about $26,000 per year in weekly payouts. YMAX makes its income from options, so payouts can change. But compared to traditional dividend stocks, it's honestly one of the fastest ways to build weekly cash flow. Now, let's talk about ULTY, a name that's been making waves in the world of aggressive investing. If you're someone who's always on the lookout for high-octane opportunities, ULTY is likely to catch your eye. This ETF stands out from the crowd, not just for its bold approach, but for the sheer magnitude of its potential returns. Among all the ETFs we're covering today, ULTY is by far the most aggressive option on this list. It's designed for investors who aren't afraid to take on risk in pursuit of outsized rewards. If you're comfortable with volatility and have a strong appetite for growth, this could be the ETF for you. What really sets ULTY apart is its yield, with annual yields hovering around an astonishing 117%. It's in a league of its own. To put that in perspective, most traditional ETFs offer yields in the single digits or low double digits. ULTY's performance is nothing short of remarkable, but it's important to remember that such high returns often come with higher risks. So, how much would you need to invest to start seeing significant weekly returns? The math is surprisingly straightforward. With ULTY's impressive yield, you'd need to invest just $22,200 to generate a steady $500 every single week. That's right. By allocating this amount, you could potentially create a reliable stream of income that rivals what some people earn from a part-time job. Imagine checking your account every week and seeing $500 added, simply because you made a strategic investment. This level of weekly income can open up new possibilities, whether you want to reinvest, cover living expenses, or save for a big goal. ULTY's high yield makes it possible with a lower initial buy-in compared to other options. And here's the kicker. That $22,200 buy-in is the lowest required investment among all the ETFs we've discussed. For aggressive investors seeking maximum returns with minimal upfront capital, ULTY stands out as a compelling choice. Of course, it's crucial to do your own research and consider your risk tolerance before diving in. But for those ready to embrace the challenge, ULTY offers a unique opportunity to supercharge your portfolio. That's incredible, but here's the catch. High yield means high risk. ULTY pays out from options premiums, so payouts can spike or dip. It's not for the faint of heart. Next up on our list is QQQY, a fund that's been making waves in the world of high-yield investments. If you're someone who's been searching for a way to generate significant weekly income from your portfolio, QQQY is definitely a name you'll want to know. This fund is designed for investors who are comfortable with a bit more risk in exchange for the potential of higher returns. And it's quickly become a favorite among those looking to maximize their cash flow. QQQY is directly tied to the performance of the NASDAQ 100, which means it tracks some of the most influential and innovative companies in the world. The NASDAQ 100 is home to tech giants like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and Google, as well as other major players in the technology and consumer sectors. By investing in QQQY, you're essentially gaining exposure to the heartbeat of the modern tech-driven economy. What really sets QQQY apart is its impressive yield. With current yields hovering around 52%, it stands out as one of the highest yielding options available to retail investors. This means that, on average, the fund is generating returns that are more than half of your initial investment every year, paid out in regular weekly distributions. Of course, it's important to remember that such high yields come with their own set of risks, including the potential for price volatility and changes in the underlying index. Still, for those who are willing to accept these risks, the income potential is hard to ignore. To take full advantage of QQQY's yield and generate a steady stream of income, you'd need to invest about $50,000. This is the amount required to reach a target of $500 per week in distributions, based on the current yield. For many investors, this represents a significant commitment of capital, and it's important to carefully consider your financial goals and risk tolerance before making such an investment. Let's break down the math. With a 52% annual yield, a $50,000 investment would generate about $26,000 in income over the course of a year. Divided by 52 weeks, that comes out to roughly $500 per week, enough to make a real difference in your cash flow. Whether you're looking to supplement your salary, cover living expenses, or reinvest for future growth. It's important to note that QQQY does require the largest upfront investment among the options we're discussing today. That means it's best suited for those who have already built up a sizable portfolio and are looking to put their capital to work in a way that generates consistent high-yield income. The high capital requirement can be a barrier for some, but for those who can meet it, the rewards can be substantial. Beyond the numbers, QQQY offers something unique: weekly exposure to the world's leading technology companies. Every week, your investment is working for you, tapping into the growth and innovation of the tech sector. If you believe in the long-term potential of companies like Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon, QQQY gives you a way to participate in their success, while also enjoying the benefits of regular income. For investors seeking both growth and yield, it's a compelling option to consider. So here's the quick comparison. YMAX needs about 39,000, ULTY just 22,000, and QQQY about 50,000. Same $500 weekly goal, 3 different paths. The real secret? It's simpler than you might think. Honestly, it's reinvesting every weekly payout. This strategy, often overlooked by many, is a powerful way to accelerate your financial growth. Just imagine $500 landing in your account every single week. It might not seem like a lot at first, but the magic happens when you consistently reinvest that money. You use that money to buy even more shares that will generate their own returns. This is the essence of compounding, where your earnings generate their own earnings. That's really how small investors can snowball into big investors, you know? By reinvesting, you're not just adding to your investment, you're multiplying it. Think of it like planting a tree. Each week, you're not just watering it, you're planting new seeds. Over time, you'll have a forest of investments, each one growing and contributing to your wealth. The power of compounding is often called the eighth wonder of the world. It's a concept that's been praised by financial experts and successful investors alike. When you reinvest your earnings, you're essentially putting your money to work for you. It's like having an army of dollar bills, each one working tirelessly to bring in more money. Over time, this strategy can lead to exponential growth. What starts as a small trickle of income can turn into a powerful stream, and eventually, a roaring river of wealth. So if you're looking to grow your investments faster, consider reinvesting your weekly payouts. It's a simple yet incredibly effective way to build your financial future. Set your financial goals, stay consistent, and watch as your investments grow. Remember, the key is patience and persistence. Visualize your dreams and let them motivate you to keep reinvesting. Every small step you take brings you closer to your financial aspirations. Your investment journey is unique, and by reinvesting regularly, you're setting yourself up for long-term success. Embrace the process and enjoy the growth. The future is bright for those who take the time to nurture their investments. Start reinvesting today and watch your financial dreams come to life. Now, imagine this for a second. $500 a week could easily cover your rent, groceries, maybe even set aside a little for a vacation fund. That's exactly why so many people are out there chasing dividend freedom. So, that's how much you'd need invested to make $500 every week in dividends. Whether you choose YMAX, ULTY, or QQQY, the key thing is to start now, and just keep reinvesting as you grow. Which ETF would you pick to chase $500 per week? Drop your answer in the comments, and, oh, don't forget to subscribe for more weekly dividend strategies.